Hi, my name is Benjamin. I go to Rusinga School and I'm in year 13.
Hello, my name is Magdalene Nyamuri. I'm also a student in Rusinga Schools. I'm currently in year 12, and this is Rusinga Speaks, an initiative that was created to amplify the voices of the youth and empower students to become global change makers.
So today we're going to be talking about transitions, especially transitioning from year 11 to year 12 for you and transitioning from year 12 to 13 for me. So how has that process been for you?
It's really been a rocky road because I came from graduating and then spending the whole summer holiday worrying about exams. Oh, they are 3 months
Results.
away. Yeah, the exam results. They are 3 months away. They are 2 months away. They are next week. I barely even slept the night before. But eventually they came, and thank heavens they were good. And then
Congratulations,
thank you.
congratulations.
And then after that, I had to completely switch focus from my results to A levels. So there was a lot that was coming all at once. I have to decide on a career path because that career path will aid me in choosing my subjects because I have to pick 4 subjects. And when you're
What
picking them,
subjects did you?
I ended up deciding on law, English, economics, and history.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I do economics as well.
With which other subjects?
Business and drama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Drama
yeah,
makes so much sense for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. I've seen you on the stage like my whole life.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah, I'm not surprised. But, yeah, picking the subjects with a career in mind. And then, it's kind of like once you decide you can't go back. Like we have around a 2 weeks window period, but after that
Yeah,
it's closed.
yeah.
And then I also thought that because it's 4 subjects, it will be easy because I was
Cool.
coming from doing 9, shock on my face. It's so much work.
Yeah.
Like even English, which you would think is like something simple, has so much content, and it's so much stuff to learn in such a short period of time. Because like as of right now, I think I have about 6 months until my exam
Yes,
starts.
it's a short time.
Yeah, so much information to learn within such a short time while adjusting to A level life. Because like in A levels, for example, you can carry your phone to school, which initially I was thinking, okay, I have my phone, so I'll be using my phone after every class. I'll be using my phone during break time. I'll be watching videos during lunch. But the reality of the situation is you don't even
Yeah,
have that kind of time.
yeah,
You're constantly on the move.
yeah.
You constantly have work to do, things to do. Like you're just a busybody in general. So yeah, that was very jarring. Just the amount of work you have to do, and under such a short period of time.
From your subject selection, I assume that you want to do law.
Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully.
Uh, I remember that process as being picking subjects. That process was very demanding and it was very tiresome for me, especially because everyone is uh, looking at you to make the right decision. And what I would say to you is that most people lack the knowledge of what subject they're supposed to pick. Why am I picking this subject? Most people pick the subject that their friend is picking, or it's perceived as an easy subject. And I want to tell you that there's no A-level subjects that is easy.
Yeah.
And yeah, so what I would say to you is pick that subject that is veered to your career, and one subject that will help you to achieve what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
And for me, the subject that I picked was drama, business, and economics. So
What did you want to pursue?
yes, I want to pursue performing arts, and business and economics. I want to use it as a sort of backup. And yeah, I feel like it's important to pick the subject that you love doing. What are you passionate about? Those are the questions that you need to ask when going through that process. And I hope you actually ask those questions and answer those questions.
Yeah, that was really difficult because I had to balance between the subjects that I like and the subjects that I need. So, for example, I really, really wanted to take business. But unfortunately, I couldn't because it was clashing with my other subjects. So the alternative was economics. But then there was this push and pull of whether economics or literature will be better if I want to apply to do law.
Law, yeah.
Yeah, so it was really up and down. I was speaking to our careers counselor, Miss Diane. I was speaking to the economics teachers, the literature teachers, just trying to find out what would be the best decision. And eventually I settled on economics, which I'm actually very happy about.
Yeah, and that was a good thing you did, actually consulting the teachers, consulting the career teacher, Miss Diane, which I think was helpful. Yeah.
Yeah,
And how has it been? What do you enjoy so far in year 12?
I think something that I really like is having frees, which again, when I was in year 11, I was thinking I have a free, we'll be meeting in 12S, we order pizza, we talk, we watch movies. But the reality of the situation is you don't even have time to think about pizza. You
Yeah.
don't have time to dilly-dally. You have to be very, very strict on how you use your time. So like dividing it between studying, doing community service, enrichment projects, because you know the world right now, academics isn't the most important thing, isn't the only important thing. You also have to be a very well-rounded individual.
Yes.
So just deciding on how best to use my freeze without also allowing myself to burn out, because I think that's a mistake I made in IGCSE, where I was at the end of term 2 when I suddenly realized exams are coming. And so I spent 2 months approximately just grinding so hard. Like I think I did about 4 years worth of past papers in the span of the holiday between term 2 and term 3. I did so many past papers and it got to the point where I was completely burned out. By the time I finished exams, I slept for 3 days straight. I would wake up to eat and then I go back to bed. For 3 days,
3
I was
days.
so tired and I wouldn't want to put myself in that position again. Although I passed, it was like at what cost? So just ensuring that my academics are in order so that by the time the exam comes, I'm ready, while also ensuring that I'm still well-rounded in other fields.
Oh, when it comes to a freeze, what I used to do was I didn't used to utilize my freeze in a good way. So what I used to do was I used to talk to friends, use my phone a lot, which was detrimental to my study time. So I wouldn't advise you to distract yourself when you have these frees. I used to think that the frees were there to help me relax and wind down the day, but that's not the case. So what I would say to you is that use these frees in a wise manner. Study, pick up a textbook and study. And however, there's going to be a time, a point in time in the day where you're not going to feel like studying. For example, if you have a free at the end of the day, your mind is going to be so tired, your body is going to be so tired, and you're not going to want to study. So what I would suggest is that go to KG, maximize those community service hours, go to the senior school library, the A-level library. Miss is always eager to welcome you and give you some work. So yeah, those community service hours are very crucial, especially if you want to elevate your portfolio. And yeah, that's what I would suggest for your freeze, because I was very bad at timekeeping and using those freeze.
Yeah, I think something that I'm very grateful to you and the members of your year group for is really drilling it into our heads from like the start of year 11 that A-level is very taxing. And so you really need to go into it guns blazing.
Yes.
And with your guard up. And I think that has really aided me in like finding a way to focus as we go on with A-levels. Because like for my subjects, like history, for example, there's just so much content that you need to learn.
Yes.
And I always found it difficult to study. I'm not very good at sitting down and reading. I think that I always did best when I was learning from class. But A-level is an environment where that mindset can't necessarily thrive.
Yes.
You have to learn to study. You have to learn to sit there and read, whether it's boring or difficult,
Yeah.
or you feel like you have pins and needles. You just have to do it. And yeah, you just need to find a technique that works best for you. And I'm still searching for it, but I'm sure that once I find it, that things will go really
It will be
well.
easier, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, in terms of, the skill, transitioning from year 11 to year 12, one thing that I realized was that the skills that you need to have in year 11 are different from year 12, meaning that it's going to be more demanding, especially you doing essay subjects. There are some certain skills that you need to have. Instead of just doing past papers and testing your knowledge, you need to actually read the content. And I would suggest that you find out the type of person, because it depends on the type of person you are. So find a study method, strategy that applies to the type of person that you are.
Yeah.
So that study more, study properly, you don't waste time, and you actually end up passing your exams.
Yeah. I really found the difference between IGCSE and A-level is very jarring.
Yeah,
Like,
the content.
yeah, even for a subject like English, you'd think what's new there.
Yeah.
The only difference is the essay length is longer. We went
Yeah.
from 300 to 900 words. Eh, kumbe. I've come here and I'm required to write with a certain level of pizzazz and panache, and
Yeah.
it's just so different from IGCSE, and that's something that I never anticipated.
Because this is uni level
Yeah,
work.
it's
Yeah.
very high level. Like, I think I researched that A level is the second hardest course in the world after
Really?
IB. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's very, 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 like, you need to hit the ground running and give it your all. And I think that's something that's, thankfully, because of the help from your year group, I've been able to properly understand and therefore gear myself adequately for that. Yeah, I wanted to ask, like, what are you looking forward to now that, like, you're going into the outside world? Because me, I'm still in the same Rusinga campus,
Yeah.
whereas you're going out into the world and
Final year.
becoming like a real citizen.
Yeah, final year of high school.
Yeah.
One thing that I'm looking forward to is the freedom. The freedom of, leaving home, being in a new environment. Because I've been in Rusinga for most of in fact, this is my first ever school. I've never left.
Me too.
Yeah.
Since KG.
Since kindergarten 1. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to being in a new environment. All the freedom that comes with it, as well as all the challenges. I'm really looking forward to, facing these worldly challenges and tackling these problems. Another thing that I'm looking forward to is having, a bunch of free time. And how am I going to, use that time to better my career, work towards my career? I'm looking forward to working towards my career and achieving the goals that I have for myself. Yeah, it's going to be very fun, leaving the country.
I'm
And
assuming there's a bit of fear as well.
Fear, yes, yes, a lot of fear. What if it doesn't work out? What if I meet different people that I don't, interact with nicely? What will I do when conflict arises? And who am I going to rely on? Because, I'm going outside, and there's not really people that I can rely on, like my parents, my friends. Most of my friends will be, scattered across the planet. And it's going to be really hard, especially, spending time away from loved ones. But I don't see it as a, big problem, because I'm filled with a lot of excitement. So I'm not really focusing on that. But yeah, it is at the back of my mind.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm really looking forward to a lot of the freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the positive mindset is
Yeah,
so
it's necessary.
beneficial.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to in terms of these 2 years that you have left?
When I was coming to A levels, initially there was so much fear because, like I said, it's one of the hardest courses in the world, and it had been made very apparent to us that A levels is no joke, and it's really difficult, and so you have to give it your all. But now that I've already started, it's kind of like less of a beast. Like in year 11, it seemed like this tall mountain that I wouldn't be able to summit. But now that I've started climbing, I'm like, okay, this is possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
As long as I give it my all and I
And
don't.
focus.
Yes, if I really focus and keep my eyes on the prize, then I'll be able to do it. So I think the fear was very valuable to help me prepare adequately. But now that I'm here, I'm seeing it's not really as bad as I had imagined. It's bad, but not as bad as I imagined. So yeah, I think I just look forward to not just academics, but all the enrichment things that you can do.
All the trips as
Yeah,
well.
the trips. Ooh, we get to go to coast.
Yeah.
We get to go all over the country.
Yeah.
But yes,
Also, I'm looking forward to Mount Kenya.
you guys are summiting this year.
Yeah, December.
We're starting our residential project actually 2 days from now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Where you go to a school and
Yeah. So just
that was
all
really
these
fun.
things that help your portfolio and like enrich
create
you.
new memories as well with your friends.
So that you don't go out of the world empty-handed.
Yeah,
You're going as a new person, an all-rounded person. And yeah, just using the tools that I am going to learn now in the future. But as for now, I have to keep my eyes on exams and keep my eyes on my portfolio or my CV.
Okay.
So making sure that I am an all-rounded person. I'm really passionate about community service. So that's something that I plan to explore more deeply in a level now that I have more time, as well as my academics. Because like I said in year 12, I really started focusing on exams way too late.
Yeah.
So now that I know, and now that I've been through the tough times, the trials, the tribulations,
Yeah.
I plan to walk into that exam room ready without any fear or doubt in my mind. So yeah, I'm looking also forward to finishing.
Yeah, finishing.
Yes.
Same here.
Especially because like you now you're going out into the world, and I imagine it's so scary, but like you said, there's so much excitement around it. So just gearing up for that and preparing to enter the world and be a global citizen and see how I can contribute to the larger world at
Society,
hand. Yeah.
So I have a question for you. If you was to start again from all the way back to year 9, what has worked for you to be the person that you are now, and what didn't work, and what would you do different?
The first thing that worked for me was I think I was quite all-rounded because I did leadership. I was head girl. Yeah.
I remember.
I was head girl in year 10. And then I also did a lot of debates. I did World Scholars. And I actually even had the top African team when we went to our global rounds.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
which country did you go to?
Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was so nice. I didn't want to
nice.
leave. I've even been telling myself, if I get a chance, I would live there permanently.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it
What
so
did
much.
you like about it?
Just the environment, you know, the people are so welcoming.
friendly people, yeah.
The city is so built up,
Yeah.
and just like seeing
Nice
how
buildings.
the outside world works as well
Yeah.
was really nice. But like, I think that's one thing that I did well. One thing that I wish I could improve on was I feel like I neglected some areas. When it came to, for example, I didn't neglect academics, but I didn't take them with the seriousness that I needed. Because I think in year 10, you don't really process that you're an IGCSE candidate. You're just doing school for the sake of doing school. And then when the exam comes, you'll do them.
Yeah.
But once you reach year 11, especially term 2, it really shocks you.
It shocks you, yeah.
You just realize you've been doing the syllabus this whole time. Before you felt like you were doing the Rusinga School syllabus, but now it's like the Cambridge one. And so I wish I understood just the gravity that these exams hold so that I could be better prepared and not have to rush myself to prepare last minute. And then also, I think balancing your time well.
Yes.
Because you could focus so much on, for example, your personal life, you forget about school, or you focus too much on school, you neglect your personal life, and then you end up burning out. Just finding the perfect balance and using your time extremely well.
Yeah.
Like, at least now I understand the importance of time management, but I didn't really know that then, especially in year 9.5, when you've just done checkpoints, you're still selecting subjects, you really don't understand the seriousness of what you're going into. So I wish I just understood how serious it was at the time when I was starting.
And do you think that exam environment, exam situation will help you going forward in terms of nerves? Like when you are sitting for your year 11 IGCSE exams, since you've done that, going forward to AS level and A level, do you think in your mind you're like, I've done this before, so it's not really that bad. I
Yeah.
shouldn't feel nervous. So what do you think about
Yeah,
that?
completely. I'm like, especially because it's still Cambridge, I'm just telling myself I'm still going to have the same examiners, I'm still going to have the same invigilators.
yeah.
The papers will come in the same blue envelope.
Yeah.
It's really nothing crazy, it's nothing alien.
Yeah.
But I'm also telling myself not to allow that to make me relax. Because once you get too comfortable, you start to slack.
Yeah.
So I there's a sense of familiarity, but there's also that voice in the back of my head telling me to stay alert because, like I said, the exams are about 6 months away. So just ensuring that by the time that comes, not only will I not be worried about the exams themselves, but I have faith in myself that
Yeah.
I know all the content,
Yeah.
I understood all the topics, and so there's nothing to worry about at all. My job is just to write the exam,
Yeah.
and then the grades will come back looking pristine. Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah. Since I have been in this situation before, I've had the experience of being in an exam atmosphere. I feel like it's not as tense as it was before. Because I know what to do now. I know what is expected of me, and I know how to handle certain situations. If it gets to a point where it's too much, the nerves, the
Pressure.
pressure, yes. I do things that will help me relax. So if it's listening to music, going on walks, working out, reading a book, those are things that I do to calm myself down, because I realize that during this process or during this time that it does get the pressure is on you, and you're going to feel like you're going to be backed up in a wall. So you being in that situation beforehand, you now know what to do. Yeah.
I wanted to ask, like, during your transition between year 11 to year 12 and now year 13 into university, how was your family like in terms of support and all that? Like, just were you able to really rely on them?
Yes. So my family played a big role in the decisions that I made, and just my overall character as a person and how I carry myself. So during that transition of year 11 to year 12, in times of, uncertainty, what am I supposed to do now? What if it doesn't work out? I feel as though that, I don't know what to do. They really helped me. They supported me, and they sat me down and said, okay, this is what we know. This is the way forward. This is the strategy. This is how I think you should go about this situation, especially when choosing your subjects.
Yeah.
So they asked the questions, what do you enjoy doing? How can we help you? Which is something that's very crucial in terms of your support. When you don't know what to do, who can you rely on? And I felt like I could rely on them, because they did have my back, and they would have supported me in whatever I chose to do, especially in the career path that I wanted to go to, that I wanted to pursue. So I told them, this is what I want to do. They answered, okay, how do we get to that point? How do we get to that point?
Yeah, you weren't walking alone.
Yeah, I wasn't walking alone. And yeah, that was really important. It really helped me, be stable, be mentally stable, and make the right decisions, because they have been where I am. Most people don't realize that parents are just, they're doing this for the first time.
Yeah.
So they've been in my shoes, and they know what is the outcome of every decision that I make. And yeah, they've really helped me. They've supported me, and I'm really thankful for them.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I completely agree. And then also as I grow, I realize the influence they had on who I am as a person. Like, for example, my father is a teacher of English, and now I'm doing English. It's like this little things that you never really take time to notice. But then when you sit down, you really realize, like, I'm my mother's daughter and I'm
Yeah.
my father's daughter.
Yeah.
Like, you're a product of their handiwork. And I'm so grateful for the sacrifices that they made for me to be here today, especially in the country we live in, throughout all the turmoil and all the difficulties that they went through. It makes me so happy to know that so much of what they did for me. And so it's now my turn to also give everything my all, so that I can give back and show my gratitude.
Yes, yes.
Because it's one thing to say thank you, and another thing to show that you're thankful.
Yeah.
So I try to do that every day by giving everything that I do my all. Yeah.
What do you think that extracurricular activities play a big role in your life? What do you think that they do help you in, balancing between your study life and also life at home?
Yeah, I completely
What do you do as an
agree.
extracurricular activity?
The main thing that I do now is debates, and then community service, as well as other things like choir. And, the clubs that I do at school, all of these. I do drama. I'm in the annual drama production.
We are
We
in
do
the,
drama.
yeah.
We're in the annual drama production. Make sure you come and watch. But yeah, it's like all these things I realize are a reflection of who I am as a person.
Yeah.
Because, like, debates, I'm an argumentative person. So I'm quite good at debates. And then drama, I feel like drama is a very good outlet for emotions, because a lot of the times they'll build up and you'll feel like you have no way to portray them. So you'll be coming to school and you have all this stress, all this anger, all this sadness, and it may be difficult to portray them. Whereas with the drama, because you're a new person, you're not Magda, you're Janice.
Yeah, you're
So
someone else.
Janice can be angry and
Yeah.
Magda doesn't have to be angry, or
Yeah.
Janice can cry and Magda doesn't have to cry. So I think the best thing that has worked for me is finding extracurriculars that I'm very passionate about,
yeah.
and not just things that I'm doing for the sake of my CV, but for the sake of me. Like, even before, when I was younger, I used to do football, where I
really?
used to be in that pitch every day. Monday mornings and Thursday afternoons, we used to be training there. And although I've done it less these days, I've realized I want to do it more. Not just for the sake of it will look good on my CV, but because it's something that I'm genuinely passionate about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once you find an extracurricular activity that you are passionate about, it does help you, especially in your portfolio. It gives you things to actually write about, things you
Yeah.
enjoy writing about. So yeah, I think that helps you
Yeah,
as
completely.
an individual.
You didn't just do drama for the sake of doing
Yeah,
drama.
yeah,
You did it because you love it.
Yeah.
So I think that's very important going forward, is to be very intentional with your extracurriculars. Not just things that you have to do, but that you want to do. As much as they need to be there, let them be there because you want them to be
Yes,
there.
yes.
And so that you can actually be great at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's very, very crucial.
Yeah. I
think
think
that's all.
Yeah, we've talked about transitioning from certain points in life, year 11 to year 12, year 13, year 12 to year 13, graduating, the good, the bad, the ugly, and, things that are beneficial to us as students. And yeah,
Yeah. To anyone who is still in year 11, and you're struggling, just keep at it.
Yeah.
It's hard, but it will come to an end. Eventually, you'll do the exam. The exam will come, you'll do it, and then you'll feel free. So just, if you have to kaza yourself, just do it for your sake, not for your parents' sake, not for your friends' sake, but for your sake. Because at the end of the day, that certificate will have your name on it. At 12, it's scary, it's daunting, but it's manageable and it's possible. As long as you believe in yourself and you have faith that you can do it, you will do it in Jesus' name.
Amen. To the year 12s, to you guys, my advice to you is actually utilize your free times wisely. But in doing so, don't forget that, you need to create memories with your friends so that you don't, at the end of it all, you don't regret anything. So have those nice moments. When you go for these trips, have these nice moments. Sing loud, laugh loud, cry loud, and yeah, do all those things that will make you happy in the end. And yeah, I hope that this conversation has been beneficial to you.
Fingers
And to
crossed.
anyone watching, I wish you success.
Thank you.
And yeah, I look forward to graduating and going outside to meet new people and experience new experiences.
And I look forward to seeing Benjamin Chege on the big
On the big
screen.
stage,
Yeah.
yeah. Stay tuned.
Hopefully.
Stay
Stay
tuned.
tuned.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I've been Benjamin.
And
This
I've
has
been Magda.
and bye.
Bye-bye.